What's up YouTube? Thanks for tuning in this video. In this video, we're talking about whether or not a housing crash will affect the RV park market. But first, make sure to like this video and subscribe so we get off to a good start. Will a housing crash affect the RV park market? My quick answer is I think it will not. And if it does, it'll most likely be in a good way. Now, I just want to say we're seeing a dip in the housing market. Prices are starting to come down, and that can be a concern, especially for people that buy, a 3-bedroom, 2-bath residential home. They're starting to see their prices of their houses coming down, which is a concern because the mortgage is set at a certain price. So that begins to become a concern to them. So for RV parks, I made a video above which you can watch about the best thing about RV parks, but that best thing is cash flow. Cash flow really should be the reason why you invest in RV parks. That is going to be what's going to hold you through recessions. That's what's going to keep you afloat. And that's really the most important thing. Appreciation is more like a cherry on top, I say. And I don't buy for appreciation. I buy for cash flow. A lot of people do the appreciation game when they're in parts of real estate, but it's very affected by trends and whether the housing market comes up or down. So for us, we're focused on cash flow. That's the most important thing. And actually, if we can keep the appreciation down, we pay less in property tax. So that's better for us. But getting back to the point about the housing crash, I think that if anything, the housing crash is actually probably going to help the RV park market. And here's why. The biggest concern, I think, in the years to come for the average person is going to be affordability. Things are getting expensive. Inflation's getting high. People just want an affordable place to live. Now, I also made a video you can watch above about the differences between RV parks, but that video is very important because it differentiates the difference between a long-term RV park and a travel or tourist RV park. I think if a housing market crash does come, it could affect the travel/tourist RV park because people will be losing equity in their homes. They'll be forced to sell their toys. They'll be forced to sell their RVs. They'll be forced to sell their trucks. And that market could be hit, whereas I think the long-term RV park is still going to perform well. It's probably even going to do better. I've had comments from you guys commenting about where you're from, how RV parks are just blowing up. That's because they're affordable, and people are just going to be looking for affordable places to live. So I've dealt with that myself. I have an RV park with 14 renters, and we got full very quickly without even paying $1 in marketing. It was all through word of mouth and just posting a few ads on Craigslist and Facebook, and we were full very quickly. And the reason why is because my area, there's a very high demand for affordable housing and just people that work typical jobs, blue collar, they work in the service industry or what have you, but they live in an RV or a travel vehicle and they just stay put in their town. They maybe have family there or whatever, and it's just the cheapest option for them to live. So I think the affordable route is actually going to do well during a housing crash, and especially if you're looking to invest in these types of RV parks, because you're most likely going to be able to find land for very cheap in the next couple years, I believe. We'll see, but it's all open to change. But I think if you can get a piece of the pie with a long-term RV stay, you're going to do very well. Your cash flow is going to keep you afloat, and especially too, a suggestion is if you could get all of your debt and your payments locked in at a fixed rate, that's going to really help you. And I think like a housing crash or recession or whatever, you as an RV park, your advantage is that you can raise the rents with the market price. So let's say inflation's getting out of control. To really set yourself up well is that you lock in your mortgages at a fixed rate, not a fluctuating rate, at a fixed rate. That way, if inflation increases, your mortgage payments stay the same and you can just raise your rent. So inflation and housing crashes actually help you because they bring more tenants to you. You're easily able to fill your parks. You have a stronghold on the demand in the area. And really, I think, like a class A, class B neighborhood, typical 3-bed, 2-bath that's affected during the crash, that's really gonna take a hit. Whereas RV parks really are catered towards the blue collar worker, towards low income and affordable living, which the majority of people are probably in that category of just looking for something affordable. And that's going to be probably a market that's going to do very well. So I encourage you, if you're looking to start an RV park, continue to pursue the market, because I think it's actually going to do pretty well during a downturn in the housing market. But thank you so much for watching, guys. Hope you got some value out of this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see my pros and cons of starting an RV park, watch this video to the side here. If you want to see my journey from busboy to RV park owner, watch this video to the side here. Make sure to subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.